Hey guys, it's Andrew with the Avalon Legacy, and today I have a new series of videos I want to do called Pokemon Legacy Class, which is basically like more educational type videos where I go over varying topics. I already have a few ideas that I want to do. I wanted to do some of these starting pretty much since I started this channel up again last January or March. So I'm finally doing this one. This is specifically in response to me. I'm seeing a lot of people who, Pokemon card openers on YouTube and stuff like that, who still cannot tell the difference between a full art and a special illustration rare, like right away, pretty much. And I understand how there's a lot of people who don't memorize every single card that exists and all the stats of every card. I'm not saying you have to do that, but it's just kind of crazy when I see someone pull a full art and they're like, is that the special illustration rare? I don't know. And it's like, it's so easy to tell that like I want to make this video in response to that and just being like, there are multiple ways you can tell the difference between rarities just in like 0.2 seconds. So this is specifically for the Scarlet Violet era I'm talking about. It'd take forever to go over every rarity of every card. Maybe I will at some point. But this is specifically in the Scarlet Violet era. So we'll start right away here. I have real life examples of all these. And stay tuned to the end because there is a reward for watching this. So obviously everyone knows there are commons. I'll even show them close up. This is Tandemus from Surging Sparks. You can tell it's a common because of the circle in the bottom left and the fact it's non-hollow, obviously. Then you have uncommons. This is a Mousehold from Surging Sparks. You can tell by the diamond in the bottom left corner. And then we have a rare, which all rares are hollows from packs now. You could still get non-hollow rares in like build and battle kits and random decks and stuff. But it has a star in the bottom left and it is holographic. It has the horizontal hollow on the borders and the picture. That's a rare. You get one in every pack. You get, I think, 4 commons and 5 commons and 4 uncommons, if I remember right. 5, 4, 9, 10. Yeah. So those are the basic rarities, obviously, of non-ultra rare cards, basically. Ultra rares is what they call full arts now, but classic people call ultra rares anything above a hollow. And then there's A-Specs, which they introduced in year 2 of Scarlet Violet. They are very obviously A-Specs. They say A-Spec there and there. They're purple. They have the purple star in the bottom left. They take the place of one of the reverses. So they're not like the same rarity as a hollow, obviously. You get a hollow in every pack. So there's those. Those are the basic whatever. And then you get the ultra rares. So we got, this is called a double rare in Scarlet and Violet. It has the 2 stars in the bottom left. You could tell right away that it's a double rare because it has the horizontal hollow. It has the sparkles over the whole card. It's an EX. All double rares are EXs. What else? I mean, this one's really obvious. There's no texture on double rares. And yeah, that's pretty much it for those. That's Iron Valiant from Paradox Rift. And then we have the full arts, which are officially called ultra rares in like Pokemon's terminology. So this is the full art. You could tell because it has 2 silver stars in the bottom left. And it has texture. It is always a 3D model. That is one way to discern right away that is a regular full art, not a special illustration rare. It is always 3D model. It's like, this is Aki CG Works, as you can see. It focuses. This is Aki CG Works. There's 5 Bond Graphics. There is, Takuyoa does some 3D art, but also traditional art. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Who else is there? I think Ryo Ueda still does some stuff randomly. I don't actually remember what the most recent card he's done is. But yeah, those are the most common ones. So there's that. That is the full art / ultra rare. And then the special illustration rare, Iron Valiant, obviously still. So this is obvious. It's obvious right off the bat because it it is not 3D. There's only one alternate art that is 3D, and it's not even in Scarlet Violet era. It was the Trevenant and Dusknoir from Attack All Stars in Japanese. That's the only one. So yeah, this is a special illustration because you can tell, first of all, it has texture. It has the 2 double stars, and I said 2 double gold stars in the bottom left. Gold is special. Gold is for illustration rares. Silver is for full arts, basically, ultra rares. So if you're comparing these, oh, sorry, hold on, I'll get to that. And this is the last one. This is a hyper rare gold card. People will call them, more commonly. They're called hyper rares. They have 3 gold stars in the bottom left. And obviously, this is the most obvious one because it is gold. Like, it is all gold. It has the same 3D model as the golds. The standard gold hyper rares always have the same 3D model as the full art ultra rare counterpart. The only difference is the hollow pattern. On the golds, it's the horizontal, and on the regular full arts, it's just diagonal. So this goes from left to right. This goes from top to bottom. So that's obvious. So then, when you're comparing these two, it's easier with Pokemon. We'll get to trainers. Pokemon's way easier to tell. But, so you have the 2... I don't know how I want to do this. So the easiest way to tell right away is the hollow pattern. The full arts have the diagonal line hollow, or whatever, kind of like a V. The special illustration rares have the horizontal left to right hollow, and they come together at certain points. I don't know if you can tell. But special illustration rares also have glitter, like the sparkly dot glitter all over the card, or all over the hollow, I should say. So that's the quickest way to tell. Even if you're not looking at the bottom, the quickest way to tell is the hollow pattern, because they both have texture, obviously. Even if you're not like someone who analyzes art, right from first glance, special illustration rare, full art, like right off the bat. So the trainers is where it gets tricky for a lot of people, because some special illustration rares are very similar to the full art. I'll admit that. So we have, I'm just going to show you. So this is another rarity. This is the regular illustration rare. It has 1 gold star in the bottom left. No texture. Just that a diagonal V line hollow. So that's how you tell those. So then we'll go to the trainers. Let me get these out of the way. So trainers is what tripped people up the most, I've noticed. So we have the regular full art ultra rare trainer. It has the diagonal line hollow, and there's texture, obviously, and then the 2 silver stars in the bottom left. So this is similar to a Pokemon full art, which has also 2 silver stars on the bottom. So these are like same rarity level. So then when you get to special illustration rare trainer, right off the bat, the hollow is the giveaway. It's the same as the Pokemon. So full art has the diagonal line hollow. Special illustration rare has the left to right horizontal line hollow, and the glitter. They're both textured. A lot of people get confused because they pull a full art and they're like, oh, is that the special illustration rare? Because in specifically Sword and Shield, mid to late Sword and Shield, they started getting more detailed with the backgrounds in the full art trainers. Whereas Sun and Moon, most of them were just like a splash of color background with no like details. But a lot of the full art trainers now have like stuff in the background. Like she's standing in front of not a mirror, but like a window. She's sitting on some seats in front of a window, and there's like bright lights in the background or something. And like Dendra's like you could see like the track and field thing in the background in the Paldea courtyard, the academy courtyard. So like they have backgrounds. The easiest way to tell right away is that on full art trainers, they are always centered somewhat, that like within the card, the entire card frame. They pop out of the top of the name box a little bit. Not everyone does, but most of them do. You can see it kind of like goes outside the border, quote unquote. And then obviously the hollow is the easiest way to tell. But if you're looking just at the art itself, very centered art on the full arts. You like never get full bodies usually either. Like the legs are always cut off, or like, you know, the lower legs to the feet are cut off. But then the special illustration rare, they're in more of like a scene. Something's like happening usually. There are some exceptions. Some of them are centered, but there's other stuff going on in the background and the framing, you know. So this one's pretty obvious because Tulip is putting on Dendra's makeup. They're in her studio. There's makeup in the corner. The background's actually really nicely detailed. On this one, you could like see like what are those called? Not banisters, but like the pillars in the background and the arches inside the building. Dendra's reading like she has like a little newspaper thing or something, whatever. It's so much more detailed than the full art, as you can clearly see here. Like, same thing with the Pokemon too. The Pokemon are definitely more obvious. I will say I've definitely seen more people tripped up by the trainers than the Pokemon, because the Pokemon is just more obvious. But yeah, that's really it pretty much. So you got 3 ways to tell the differences pretty much. You got the rarity in the bottom left. That's the second quickest way to tell, I say, because you kind of have to focus your eye down there. The quickest way to tell is the hollow pattern. And then obviously the art being usually more detailed, more personality in the art of the special illustration rares, which is why they're called that. They're called special art rares, special illustration rares, you know. So that's the gist of it. I hope this helped some people. I wanted to make this video a long time ago. I wanted to make it like 2 sets into the Scarlet Violet era, because people were just not getting it right or not realizing what was a special illustration rare. And I was just like, oh, they'll get it eventually. And then I'm still seeing people do it 2 years later, like 2 years into the era. So, yep, that was my class. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that if you did. But now the reward is I have this Stellar Crown 3-pack blister that I got from GameStop, because I still need this Latias promo. I was going to get Searching Sparks, but they didn't have any, and I was sad. So, yeah, the next best thing, I guess. So we will get this open. Hopefully there's something good in here. Maybe there'll be a special illustration. That'd be cool. So here's the code card for that. And then here's the Latias. I picked a good one. There's a swirl right there, which is really nice. And then there's a sphere, like right above her nose, which I'm trying to... Yeah, there it is. It looks like she's looking at it, and I love it. It's so good. So I had to get this one. And we got our 3 packs. Unfortunately, I didn't get 2 of the same pack artwork, which is my theory with opening these. And that always has a hit if there's a repeating pack art. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll get something and disprove that theory. Right, we're just going to go with it pretty quick here. Kofu. Yeah, nothing there. Code card. Put you guys over here. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I made this video. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. Oh, is that texture? Oh, Prior. I have you. Dang it. Here's a code card. Is she even worth anything? I don't think so. I was gonna say I could sell her and get I need Crispin still, so dang it. So close. Alright, last pack. Alright, what do we got? Nothing? Oh my god, not even illustration rare. Come on. Alright. Well, you got something. She's like a teacher or something, right? That's kind of fitting. I just wish I didn't already have it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.